Today I'm going to show you my simple diet that makes it super easy to hit 4,000 calories as a vegan. Along the way, I'm going to give you extra tips to boost your caloric intake even when you feel like you can't, so without further ado, let's get into the video. What's good everybody, it's Cole Hastings. If you are new here, this channel is all about vegan fitness and self-help, so consider subscribing if you haven't. You already know what's going down. It's a full day of eating, and it's going to be featuring some of the easiest meals possible. And so for our first meal, we're just going to have some oatmeal. This is going to be my pre-workout meal. And what is going in this oatmeal is obviously some rolled oats. For the milk in this one, I picked this up at Target. There's 10 grams of protein in this almond and cashew milk because they also put pea protein in it. Bought this about 2 days ago and it's already half empty. Definitely suggest trying that if you can find it. And then we're gonna also be putting in a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds and a couple tablespoons of peanut butter and chopping up this apple and putting it in there. And then I have one seasoning that brings this whole dish together. So let's do it. Alright, this has been my go-to in the morning, minus the chocolate, almond, and cashew milk, which has 10 grams of protein in it, which is still crazy to me. But the reason I have this every morning is because it provides good carbs, fat, and protein in a span of like 5 minutes. It literally takes like 5 minutes to make. You just throw it in the microwave like you saw, and then chop up the apple and just put the toppings on. Throughout this video, I want to give you guys tips on how you can simplify the whole process of eating a bunch of calories to bulk up and to gain muscle as a vegan. So the first tip I really have for you guys is to cook the same meals every single day. This completely reduces all the friction out of it, because if you were eating different meals every single day, you'd have to think about, what ingredients am I going to put in this meal? How should I make this meal? When you start to make the same meals every day over and over for like a week, it becomes basically a habit, and then you don't even have to think about what you're doing. Another beautiful sunny day in Las Vegas today, and I'm just showing you the whole raw version of me. All these other YouTubers, man, they get all dapper for the camera. Me, I don't care what the hell I look like. I kinda do, but it's the morning and I gotta do my workout now. So you're gonna see my workout as well. It hasn't changed much. You're gonna wanna see these meals. Gonna try to hit 4K calories today. Let's do it. Stick around. We're gonna have a good time this vlog.
Lucid dreams, so I can't be out here living stupid. I love hard, so you could say I was shot by Cupid. Say less, but every now and then I drop my 2 cents. Tunnel vision could really be a nuisance.
Hey! I'm moving to a new house and I got fans cheering me on while I work out.
ISO, yeah, you know we be the movement. Don't ask what we doing, just know we always keep it moving. Watch out for intruders, still a student to the game. You don't see me rocking chains, cause
Okay, I just finished my workout. Jack is still up there with his friend. So I'm gonna go jump in my pool. No one has even taken a foot in our pool yet because it's been kind of cold here. And I mean, fuck it, because I'm taking a shower anyway. So let's just see their reaction to it. They probably won't have any reaction, but let's see what happens.
You're out of your mind.
Yo, I was not expecting it to be that cold. Dude, why is that so cold?
Not heated, dude.
That was awful. So why didn't you tell me the pool was gonna be freezing, huh?
I thought we talked about it.
That shit was terrible. All right, we're here for the post-workout meal, and this is pretty similar to something you guys have seen, but I am gonna make it a little bit bigger than usual because we're trying to hit 4,000 calories today. And I'm gonna tell you why I choose these foods specifically after my workout and the benefits of them. We're gonna be having a second breakfast. Well, it's basically a second breakfast because of what I'm gonna be eating. I'm gonna have 2 slices of this whole grain bread. This I found at Target actually, and 140 calories per slice and 6 grams of protein is crazy macros, especially if you're trying to bulk. I've actually already had one of these off camera, so I'm actually having 3 slices. I'm gonna have a cup of this white rice. We're gonna have a cup of these frozen mixed vegetables, and on the bread we're obviously gonna put on half of an avocado, and then finally about a serving and a half of this extra firm tofu from Sprouts, which has 10 grams of protein. And you wonder why this kid over here is still eating meat, you know? 10 grams of protein in tofu. What's going on, man? All right, let's get to making this. The only thing that's kind of gonna take a while is making the tofu scramble. got the meal here. You guys saw it. It's looking solid. You can barely see it in the light, but I'm also gonna be adding on some salsa picante. Yeah, this stuff was in my Airbnb fridge and I keep forgetting to buy hot sauce, so I'm just gonna put it on because I know I'm gonna get a lot of slander in the comments for not having enough seasoning and shit like I always do. Just relax, okay? This is all about simplicity. The macros for this meal, along with the slice of bread that I ate off camera, are gonna be on screen right now. And then we're gonna add that to the total. God, this lighting sucks. So you'll notice I microwave a lot of my stuff, and I also get comments about that, how I shouldn't be using the microwave, but I've stated in previous videos that microwaves are actually one of the best ways to cook your food, not only for efficiency, but also to preserve nutrients. And that's why I use the microwave a lot, because it's super simple to just heat up some frozen vegetables, some rice that I already have made, and that's an easy, like, what, 300 calories? And the next tip I wanna talk to you guys about simplifying, getting in a ton of calories in a day, is just meal prepping. If you take a day out of your week, like Sunday, to meal prep 3 meals for each day from Monday to Friday, then you don't even have to think about making food. It's gonna take a little extra effort on that one day, but your future self is gonna thank you a lot that you did, and it'll also just free up so much time in your day to eat even more calories than those 3 meals that you made. And we're gonna get on to the next meal, or it might not even be a meal, because I'm gonna show you what I do to get in 4,000 calories that does not relate to meals. Before we get into the next full meal, I wanna show you guys what I do throughout my days usually. I know a lot of you guys are working at home right now, so you should be able to do this. And that's basically just like snacking on some type of high calorie snack. So today, what I'm snacking on is some Ghirardelli chocolate. I'm gonna have half of a serving, which is just 1 piece of this, and I'm gonna dip it into peanut butter. This is one of my favorite high calorie snacks that isn't too unhealthy. Honestly, it's not really unhealthy at all. The other options that I usually do are like tortilla chips and hummus or something like that. Just try to get in some snacks in between your meals. And this won't really even fill you up. It'll just add on more calories to the day. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. So that's gonna go into our macros. Well, the macros for that are gonna be on screen. And then we're gonna add that to the total for the day so far. And then I'm gonna show you guys the actual next meal. So I hope you guys use that tip and, you know, add some snacks into your day. All right, so this next meal has a purpose behind it. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna think, that doesn't really look like an 800 calorie meal. And the way I'm formulating it is to do just that. All right, so there's only gonna be 5 ingredients here. We are gonna end up using rice again. I know that we already had rice today, but I eat a lot of rice. That's like my go-to carb source that is just high in calories and super easy because I can prepare a ton of it at once. We're also gonna be having a russet potato. I love potatoes so much. I mean, I eat these almost all the time on these full day of eatings, and we are going to microwave that potato to cook it because, you know, we're going for simplicity. What also is gonna make this simple is some already made vegan sausages. This one is from Tofurky. It's the Italian type sausage. We're gonna have 1 link of those. We're gonna have a cup of broccoli to get some more micronutrients in for the day. And we're gonna be having half a cup of these refried beans from Target. And I gotta say, these might be the worst refried beans I've ever had, so don't go to Target for refried beans. So let's cook this stuff. Maybe this meal doesn't exactly look like it's less than 800 calories, but I'm just trying to show you guys how simply I eat, which is why I'm able to eat so many calories. Also, feel free to add more seasonings than I did here. I might grab some as well. So we're gonna see the macros on screen for this. Like I said, it's about 800 calories. And then we're gonna be adding that to the total for the day. We have 1 more big meal coming up tonight, and that's probably the most important meal of the day and the most important tip that I'm gonna give you today, so definitely stick around for that. But I do wanna give you guys 1 more tip right now. The next tip might be a little more controversial, but I do suggest that you incorporate some like processed carbs or processed type of mock meats into your diet. Or maybe you can find foods that aren't processed, but you need to find these foods that don't look like they're as many calories as they are, basically like super low volume foods that are high in calories. All right, this meal is honestly pretty average. I would recommend spicing it up a little bit, using some seasoning, some oil or something like that. Also olive oil, definitely utilize that if you're trying to get in easy calories. A tablespoon of that is 100 120 calories, but we're gonna see the most important meal next, and the most important tip that I'm probably gonna give you. The easiest way to hit more calories is this next meal that I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so this is really the secret here, is smoothie bowls. Liquid calories is what you wanna do, is what you wanna get in more of if you wanna hit more calories, because with liquid calories, you know, it's all blended up. It feels like you're not eating a lot of calories when you don't have to chew all your foods. So here's what's going in my smoothie bowl. We're gonna have 2 frozen bananas, and if you want your smoothie bowls to be stupid thick, you gotta freeze your bananas, and also you use like a little less milk in it than usual. And then also I'm gonna have 1 banana on the side just to eat right now before I even eat this, because I need like 100 more calories. And we're gonna also be putting in a cup of these frozen mixed berries from Sprouts. We're gonna add on top some pumpkin seeds, about 2 tablespoons of those, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, half a cup of rolled oats. I know we've been using a lot of kind of the same ingredients, and that's also a great way to kind of like save money or save time at the grocery store, not using a million different ingredients. And like I said, this is the key, guys. Go get chocolate plant milk instead of regular plant milk, and this is 150 calories per 1 cup, as opposed to like, it's usually like 80 calories or something like that. We've got 1 thing, it's in the fridge. This is for our omega-3s. We got the flaxseed meal. We got to get the meal and not the regular flax seeds, because this is already ground up, and you need it to be ground up to get all of the nutrients out of flax seeds. Little known fact, probably pretty known. We're gonna have 2 pieces of this ghirardelli chocolate. Again, I've had a lot of this today. It doesn't matter. Let's make this right now. Should be easy, and this is again a meal that doesn't take a long time because it's just like blending a bunch of things together. So let's do it right now. Oh my god, dude, that looks amazing.
Can I try it? What is the purple? What's the purple goop?
Did you request
That's
Mixed berries.
Mixed berries.
So I was
Okay.
like,
We're gonna give Max a try.
I think it would be a little better with some bacon.
Make sure you get a little bit of peanut butter and a little bit of chocolate in there.
Is this just like a normal meal?
Yeah, it's healthy. How is it?
This is healthy.
Yeah, it's healthy. No joke.
Looks like a fucking bowl of ice cream. Dude.
That's Cole Hastings certified. Chef made awesome recipe. It's good, okay? Okay, we're gonna film this in the washer dryer room because those guys are way too loud. We are going to see the final macros on screen for this meal, which is over 1,200 calories. It's around 1,200 calories on screen right now. And we're gonna add that to the total, so we got just under 4,000 calories today. Hope this video helped a lot of you guys out there. If it did, leave a like on it. Be sure to check out the rest of my full day of eating videos. I'll leave a link somewhere on screen right now. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys. It was a fun day of eating and vlogging and stuff. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.